Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Foremost Servitor of Jagannath. I'm the Mian team and this is Europa Universalis 4. We are now up to 1752 AD, so we are in the final stretches of the game. 555 provinces, pretty well hosed by our colonial nation situation when it comes to the 1001 achievement, but well within reach of the actual achievement we are pursuing at least, so now that I've had my juice, a little rest, and some thinking, it should be possible still to get the achievement pretty easily for owning all the tropical wood. It's going to be a matter of setup on the Iberians to minimize the amount of time I spend between wars. With that said, at present I am kind of limited by the overextension. If I get into a war with the Iberians at this stage of the game, it's going to lock me from coring, so I can't really do that. I suppose this is an opportunity to go after Majapahit. In the Malacca node, but not Malacca. This shouldn't freeze my cores. I don't think. No, they don't have any alliances. In fact, they are in a mutual embargo situation with the Portuguese. For whatever reason. Sure, I guess we'll fill this out. Also, we are in the midst of coring already. We are still way ahead of years. And so we are going to take a national unrest idea. Hopefully that'll help with the rebels a little bit. Obviously anything I've just taken isn't going to agree with me, especially while I'm still overextended. But other than that, it's going to show all the cores up top. Well, that's fine. In other news, these guys, it's hard for me to tell if they're coring. And yeah, unfortunately, we cannot core for them. I actually would. But this nation is now 100% Hindu. They do not have any stability issues any longer. And they don't currently have much unrest because of the recent uprisings. They have a ton of war exhaustion, and unfortunately for them, I'm not going to be able to give them much of a break in that regard because we are in the late game stages. But, yeah, it is what it is for them. Now, how am I doing on force limit? Interestingly, I can build yet another batch of 75, so we are going to go ahead and do that. With our trusty template name template. I know that looks obnoxious and stupid, but I mean, what do you want from me? It undoes them a lot, so it's just going to be template name. I used to make really nice Call of Duty class names too, but then you prestige and you lose the names, so yeah, I had the same problem there as well. Eventually, it's just custom class 1 through whatever. Now we have generic template name as our name as well. Ooh, I can upgrade. Get some 2-decker action going. This is actually a pretty stacked deck of ships, and we are preparing for the final push against the Pacific interests that the AI has. So I'm going to build another round of 30 heavies. Oops. It would save on money to not do it this way, but we're pretty good on money. If worst comes to worst, I'll just redo the subsidy so that my CNs are only getting like 30. That should be fine. I doubt they'll struggle too much with 30. And I'm not going to spend Monarch points to build up ships, shipyards to reduce the maintenance costs at this point. That would be excessive. Well, okay. I'm not going to see my proper income until I roll over the month. Because that's just silly. Apparently these guys are not doing very much better in the unrest category. So yeah, as long as this nation here cores, they have had a recent uprising. Where's my other... Oops, no. And yes, they have had a recent uprising, so they should be okay, because all of their provinces are Portuguese culture. It is the nice thing about ripping a ton of land off of one CN type, is they just, they have monoculture. And yep, we are back to converting. Excellent. 7% progress rate. Because they are running Vishnu. I really wish they would take... Well, first of all, I wish they would elect the right kind of ruler, like an admin ruler, or, you know, at least show some respect to your situation that you're behind on Diplo attack and take that, but it's just silly to take what you have there. These guys are not colonizing. And they are not in dire stab. I'm actually going to toss them a little bit of subsidies once I have diplomats to send. Okay, well... just so that they get this last province rather than Castilian Brazil. Limit the annoyance slightly. And we should be able to get this cord before I run into too much trouble. No, Guyana is the exact opposite of Brazil in terms of prestige. That is amusing. Okay, what kind of money am I making? Oh, well, no, I don't have to worry about subsidies or ship maintenance at all. I'm not going to give No Guyana as much. They're not as large, and I don't really think they need it. So, yeah, 100 years. Should take us well past the time period. Wow. This is going pretty fast. You see, the idea here is to finish that coring. And then, how long is my truce with these guys? 1753. So, truce is almost over with them. They're allied to Portugal. They're also allied with Spain, both of who I have a truce with right now that is pretty darn long. But it would allow me to tear up quite a bit here. Unfortunately... well, let's look at who else Portugal is allied with. No... and yeah, then I could declare on one of these guys, and, well, not them, because I'm about to use them. Like, I could go for Totonac or something, and just wail on the CN regions really hard. That should help. Well, these guys are colonizing still. I guess that would make sense. They are receiving subsidies, getting a little bit more colonization done. Oh yeah, this is going so quickly that I think I would rather just hang out here and continue the extended beatdown on the CNs, because CN territory is going to take... yeah, geez, okay, July of next year. Nationalism on No Guyana. Oh, of course, my my CN is my culture. Ha ha! You would have never guessed it, but it is true. Well, I guess for now then, I'll just throw more claims on Portugal. Yeah, I think I have most of these islands revealed. I want to pick up them too, of course, but it's not, well, I want to say it's not time yet, but I'm going to have to get them. I wouldn't mind grabbing all of them from a nation in one go, but I think I'd rather pick on the CNs a little first. Because by like my navy force limit's only going to get larger, so as my CNs grow, which will in turn let me abuse the AI really hard. So I think that's the way to go. Now, if I really wanted the 1001 achievement, I think it would behoove me. Really? Well, we're not taking attrition, so I guess it's not a big deal. It would behoove me to go after Oirat right now. Ming is actually ahead of them in tech. Iraq could certainly cause them some grief. The only problem is I'm going to be direct coring a lot in the near future. But that's something worth considering, at least. But I think I'll just go for that achievement another time. It's not going to be that hard to get it with a stronger start. And it seems like a pain, and I've had enough frustration this game, so we're going to keep that limited. Oh, of course! We need to keep putting claims on Morocco and Tunis as well. Although, yeah, the Majapa hit one's close enough to being finished. Some of these poor fools are just getting ruined. Oh wow. Nah, I'd rather get another colonist. At least limit the frustrations here. Russia's working on their CN. Ooh, who's sending this? Russia. No. Both of those are bad. 20 Republican tradition is really bad though, so we're going to take the other option, despite its implications on our unrest. France is no longer embargoing me, apparently. How am I doing on the Portuguese Patriots? Oh no, that's going to be a split. Some of these will be Portuguese and some of them will be Castilian. So there's Castilian. Yeah, it's not even close. Okay. Oh man, I've lost dudes again. It's not that big a deal, I guess. I could just hire more merc later. You coring anything there, buddy? And see, I guess they are electing Diplo, but they're so lagged in admin now, and they need to core. They really need to be electing admin. But Diplo is better than military for them, from a strategy standpoint. I need these guys to core. I just need it to happen. Okay, I'm still doing alright in that regard as well. And yeah, I can create colonial Peru as well. Actually, I can create a ton of colonial Peru in this upcoming war. And they have some wood, don't they? There's quite a bit of wood to be had. Let's have a look. I think I have this already. Yeah. So they have one. Portuguese Peru, Cusco, who has no allies of substance. And then I can't see in here. And then over on this side of things, see, this is a big problem in this run. Is specifically, the Brazilian node has a ton of the wood in this game. Like, a ton of it. And I'm gonna need that. I have all of it here. All this wood. Yeesh. That's an interesting placement there for the game. So that's where Russia has theirs. There's some. Apparently Australia doesn't get any. That's good. I would raise an eyebrow if it did, but would I put it past the game? Maybe not. And there might be some there, but I don't think so. Actually? No, I can't tell. I don't know why I'm looking up there. No, there's no tropical wood in Siberia, guys. And then I will need to punk Holland. Holland is allied with France. Actually, that's great, because France has tropical wood as well. And the fact that France has it, and the fact that I can imperialism Holland, who has their capital in Pensacola, will allow me to, over 5 years, accrue enough force score to take all of Holland and France's wood without too much hassle or fuss. I really don't think France can block me from occupying out the majority of Holland. And because Holland's going to be so war-exhausted, racked, they're really not going to be able to do a whole lot to block me from taking the stuff over here as well. So that's pretty handy that they're allied. I hope they keep that alliance. Hi, Totonac. You are going to be a useful target in the near future as well. Yeah, we're almost, it's almost time to redeclare under this nonsense. I do want to keep putting claims down. I don't think... No, Majapahit might still have some wood. Well, we'll check up on that. Man, Holland is really going nuts, though. Yeah, they got some wood over here, too. And I don't want to full annex them, because I want to take France's stuff. And they might get more wood still. Where's my 3 stack of navy, or did it get sunk? I guess it got sunk. That's unfortunate. I was ferrying troops in peace, you fools. Well, I'm pretty rich. I can afford to do that. Alright, and that will create us another CN. You allied to anybody? Nope. Falklands. Nice price gouging location for Cape Horn. The other thing I could do is just declare in England and bring these guys in again, although I think England has wood of their own. Man, they did not waste time spawning those rebels. But on the flip side, that means that they're going to have the recent uprising, so... I don't have a creative name today. I didn't really think about what I wanted to name La Plata. It's interesting. Let's just be annoying. Castilian Patriots, apparently supported by a Mughal CN. This looks like they are actually a flag of one of my of one of the nations nearby. I think that's these guys. No. Oh no, now they look like proper patriot rebels. Yo dog. Mughals have the imperialism CV on the Mughals. Oh, by the way, are you converting religion? Or am I going to have to restart now? No, they're not 0 stability yet. No, okay, they are at least attempting it. They don't have anything that will make it snappy, but they are doing it. Are they doing it up here? Yeah. And these guys, I'm more interested in whether or not they're coring. And the answer to that is no! They're still not coring! I need them to try. Like, I need them to play. I need them to do something. This is ridiculous. I mean, push comes to shove, I can just get admin 29 and just be like, war garble, and all Brazil is mine. But I hope it doesn't come to that. As much as I like using war garble. I have to watch that sometimes because people will, like, watch me play and I'll use random terms like I'm horsing it or something, and they'll take that as if it's the same thing as same universally accepted terminology as, say, OPM is one province minor, when really no one else could tell you what the hell horsing is because I was just using it in the heat of the moment. Basically, my understanding of the context of that word is to kind of force something to happen, ignoring the constraints that would ordinarily be defined by the word finesse. That is how I would think of horsing. But that's not how everyone would think of horsing. Yeah, I'm losing some mercenaries in these fights for whatever reason. We're going to train more somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. Do you have transports? Ooh, you have 3 brigs. I'll put you in the brig. Really? Okay. Apparently this is considered Africa. We will confirm that. That's, yeah, that's Africa. It's interesting. Man, I really didn't want to do this way. But I guess I have to. I wanted them to core, like, before I went in on war again. I was hoping with the restart it would. Because, you know, they have 0 stab, but apparently not. So, now that we've wasted enough time, yeah, these guys are our protectorate. I'll just have to holy war them in a follow-up war. Portugal, Spain, and Mapuche will all go in on this. We are doing imperialism. Take that capital. And now each successive one of these wars will wear them down a bit. Oh, and I can get 100% here. Let's see who's in. Everybody we were expecting. Good. No surprises. Oh, hi, Mapuche. No. No, I'm not going to catch him if I do it that way. But I don't have to do it that way. Revolution. Oh man, it sucks to be you. Can I catch them now? No. I do have a slot for another general. Jesus, okay. Is my army tradition really that bad? No! I have good army tradition! I got nothing! And yet I don't want to fire him because he's really good maneuver. So I'll reinforce very quickly, which on an assault stack is what I need. So it doesn't hurt too much to have one such guy. And I guess I'll just sit you tight. Yeah, I don't know where I was keeping those guys. And I don't need you here either. I'm pretty sure Iraq's got this by now. In fact, Iraq is really the only nation of mine that, despite the fact that it had to westernize and is backwards in other tech, is holding up reasonably well as a subject. And we're just gonna end this problem. And you know what? Even though it's not my express war goal, it's gonna take a while for 5 years to pass anyway. So I'm just going to remove these guys as a significant factor in the war. Because I don't want to deal with the crap. In fact, for low level forts, I'll actually assault with my regulars. That's fine. And England's not in on this, so we are actually way ahead compared to the previous wars in terms of fighting capabilities. Not really going to be taking this stuff because it's not tropical wood, but we'll siege it. We'll contest it a little. But yeah, this is one of those wars where you declare on someone else to get 100% war score and then take a whole bunch off of someone other than who you declared on to take advantage of them. One of those types of wars. The best types of wars. Just need my CNs to work, and we'll be in good shape. 29. Ah, come on, really? Oh, and that's distant overseas. You all suck. Portuguese Australia. I didn't even know you existed, Portuguese Australia. No, they have a number of things over here. Apparently they're going to siege me there as well. I'm just looking for somewhere else I can send the colonists. You know what? I could send them one over here. Because this stuff can even get wood, so wouldn't hurt. Oh, that's huge. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm just gonna kill the natives. Yeah. I'm thinking time the gimp the CNs, so that way if they proper nations come over here, I can be able to do a whole lot. Ooh, was I re-electing? I think I clicked by accident because the thing was hanging on me. Now, do I want to re-elect this? Not really. I don't really want to elect this one either. Shiva, you are the best in the late game. Now, I can tolerate heretics. That's not very helpful to my position right now, and I want to save some admin for coring in case I need it. Now, who am I kidding? This war is going to go on a little bit, and the coring will not be that expensive considering what I'm taking. We'll go ahead and progress a little. It's okay to take those. Just don't do it knee-jerk. Make sure you really want that if you're taking it. And otherwise, I think the CNs are, by and large, doing pretty well in this situation. Mostly because I'm subsidizing them, paying out through the nose in order to buff them up. And they are looking the part. Yeah, aside from the whole, internal conflicts and coring issues, of course. I bet you do want peace. Oh, revolutionaries, huh? Well, I can actually ignore those. As long as they're sieging or occupying a province, the CN cannot train anything there. So, it's fine. Oh! -1 stability. You can all know what that means. It's like freaking clockwork, though. You know, only one of my CNs so far hasn't had that happen, and a lot of my subjects have had that happen as well. But now they're going to get internal conflicts and be useless. Just completely useless. And they just had rebels, like, on spawn. Why are they rebels now? Where's the recent uprising? It really makes me wish they gave CNs humanist or something. Or, like, you could pick the ideas. Because this is just garbage. And it happens every frickin' time. If you're not, like, a traditional, pure colonizer nation, it doesn't work. CNs don't work. But alright, let's continue feeding them down at least. Rio revolutionaries. Well, yeah, I mean, these guys are getting aspirations for liberty, so. Yeah, I don't care about that. Certainly not more than I care about my diplomatic power. How long has this been their province? Yeah, okay, here too. And it's not just us. This was annexed by Portuguese Peru in 1721. So, this province has been animist for the past 30-some-odd years. There's not a faith in the game, other than animist, of course, that could not have converted that many times over by now. So they're doing it too. And they're a proper Christian nation, so much less likely to bug out. Ooh, I can take another. More money from tariffs. Okay, I guess. Well, at least they got some admin. I thought you were converting something. Did you stop? You didn't stop, right? No. No, they're just progressing slowly. That's fine, I guess. If you don't get to one stab, you can't pick a movement support, so you can't get more conversion strength. But we'll work with it. Of course I'd get blockaded in. Did they burn my colony? They burned my colony. Or maybe they seized it. No, they burned it. Wow. That's quite the jerk move. It's alright though, I've done it too. I've committed a similar act of atrocities. Which general? Where's the general that died? I don't even know. Huh. No, these guys all have them. I guess maybe I had one over here. I don't remember that though. I need to find out. Do they have wood? I need to know that. If Majapahit has the wood. Good locations. No. By the looks, Majapahit no longer has wood. So they're not a critical target. They're a useful target in terms of like putting up the borders. But they're not a critical target. I'll throw claims on them, but I don't think so. I'll put claims on you too, France. Because France has stuff in Asia, so... And Holland as well. Holland is especially crucial. Well, in that case, I'll just put a general on this stack. Oh my gosh, now that's... that's more of a powerhouse general. Without a doubt. You're now at +1. So hopefully they do it. Nope. Nope, nope. Go properly. Need to see what I'm doing. And continue to completely own La Plata. And Peru. Ooh, Peru's got Fort 2 here. Who am I kidding? This isn't Peru, this is the Inca area. As my friends like to call it. Although, I do have a friend who's, he really loves the Inca, so I hesitate to do that just because it's not trolling enough for me. I feel like I should call it something that's more consistently offensive. I just don't know what to do. Fortunately, these peasant rebels are in my way. I'll have to put them down for my enemies here. Just to keep them from causing me problems. Well, at least these guys shouldn't be getting more war exhaustion. Except for rest of the world Indies. Poor rest of the world Indies is getting smacked. They don't have any tropical wood, so they're just going to have to deal with it. Oh, we pretty well have La Plata under control here. I lost Conquest CB on my vassal again. It's a problem. I lose Conquest on my vassals a lot. Alright, still got the Inquisitor, still convert the hard stuff. Stuff I can barely convert without one. Like other stuff I just can't convert at all. I have a cathedral in Rome. Alright, I got Fulani Patriots. You know, I'm just gonna lift the siege and go kill them, because I'm not gonna actually take anything from Portugal over here. We do have ticking war score, and in Imperialism Wars, not a whole lot gives you war score. So ordinarily, this would be a questionable choice, but the fact that my CNs are still running afoul of, well, losing battles, and even more revolutionaries, and that I can 100% them anyway, I'm just gonna take that. Imperialism on Oregon. Again. That's Portuguese Brazil. Wait, does Quito themselves have any? No, they don't have any wood themselves. This is all either in their subject or held by my CNs. So after this, in South America, it's just going to be Brazil. That's it. That's the only stuff in South America. And then Portuguese Colombia. Oh, no, okay. Portuguese Colombia has a little bit too. You know, that's technically North America. But these guys can probably handle it. Of course, they struggle to handle basic tasks, but I'm going to try and kick them out. Mapuche Patriots. That's fine. I don't want anyone occupying my CNs and driving up their war exhaustion even worse. So I'm gonna make more of an effort to keep that from happening in the first place, now that the numbers are more reasonable. Oh, that's right, I got blown up assaulting that. Well, not completely blown up, but weakened a lot. They'll get internal conflicts, watch. They will get internal conflicts without me giving them anything at all. Just like all the others. Assault. Okay. We don't need such large stacks, and it's going to impede me if I continue to use them. This is all stuff that was originally Portuguese. They're not coring. They're at positive stability. Core your frickin' provinces. I'm gonna give them stuff because they have tier 2 admin efficiency, and I need them to have stuff. So they can actually ride a little bit of overextension anyway, if necessary. And it looks like it probably will be. Alright, that's the timer I have set here. I'm going to go ahead and switch episodes.